Hello, my name is Sean Kouplen. I'm Chairman and CEO of Regent Bank, and welcome to another edition of Regent Elevate. And we are continuing our series on radical trust. How do we create high trust organizations that both increase profitability but also drastically increase employee engagement and satisfaction? What we're talking about is the fact that high trust organizations where people are very open and honest with each other are just different. They're just different than the typical company where there's closed door conversations and behind the back conversations and what we call the dirty yes, where somebody to your face says, yeah, that's a great idea, and then goes and talks about what a bad idea it is behind your back. So how do we keep that from happening? Today we're going to talk about the fact that high trust organizations are reliable, okay? And I'm going to talk about this both from a client perspective but also from an employee perspective. From a client perspective, clearly reliability means that you know what to expect. When somebody says they're going to do something, they follow up. You have a similar, consistent experience every time, and that creates great comfort with your clients. And that's why McDonald's, as an example, is such a successful franchise. You know, you can probably find a better hamburger out there somewhere, or maybe better chicken nuggets somewhere else than McDonald's, maybe higher quality. However, what you're not going to find is a more consistent, reliable experience. What I want to talk about today, however, is on the employee side, the importance of reliability. What does that mean? One, you're not changing things on them constantly. They're not getting a new boss, a new direct report, a new compensation structure. You're not messing with the way that they get paid. They can rely on their general environment and their paycheck to be the same. But also, as a leader, are you reliable in terms of how you treat your employees? I'll give you a really, really good example. This happens to me a lot. You set up a meeting with someone that works for you, and you intend to make that meeting, and something else pops up. Well, here's the problem. The message that sends to that employee, if it happens over and over and over, can be, I'm not that important. I'm not a priority. They don't realize the thing that has come up. Are you there on time? Are you there at the day that you said that you would meet? You know, it's just very, very important that you are reliable both from a client perspective as well as an employee perspective. Here's another one that I'll leave you with, your temperament. So when I was just talking to a friend of mine who works at a company where he said their CEO is either way up or way down, okay? And when this individual gets into the office, they gauge what kind of mood this person is in, and that determines how they act that day. Do they bring him ideas? Do they bring him feedback? No, not today, because he's in one of those moods. That's not good. That is not a high trust environment. A high trust environment is one in which we can come in and do our job and treat each other the same way every day, day after day. So I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson. Next week we're going to talk about how high trust organizations maintain a vault of confidence. We're going to call it the vault, and you'll see what I'm talking about next time. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me remind you that all our Regent Elevates are on our website, regent.bank, under the Resources tab. So I hope you enjoy these, and we'll see you next week.